critical examination of President Cyril Ramaphosa's organizing skills was recently tweeted by ANC member Nathi Sithole during the ongoing Legislature of Public Solidarity, GNU, negotiations. Before we continue, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. Sithole's tweet captures the growing discontent inside the ANC about the protracted talks that followed the recent judgments, which have prevented South Africa from having a functioning government for more than 20 days. Sithole challenges the widely accepted belief that Ramaphosa is a talented moderator in his tweet. According to his proposal, the delay in forming a government indicates that Ramaphosa's ability to make arrangements may be more for his own benefit than the ANC's. Sithole says that, maybe at the expense of his ANC confidence, Ramaphosa's primary focus should be on improving his circumstances and appeasing the vote-based collusion, DA. Sithole's comments reveal ANC internal dissatisfaction with the direction and outcome of the GNU negotiations. The realization that Ramaphosa is prioritizing his personal political goals and leaning toward the DA above his party members underscores the complexities and challenges facing the ANC as it pursues alliance negotiations and attempts to establish a stable administration. The tweet also echoes broader concerns about the rationality and inclusion of the dialogue, reflecting a belief that the current approach may be marginalizing prominent ANC figures and their views. Sithole's investigation adds to the growing chorus of voices calling for a more delegated and modified outcome that aligns with the ANC's attributes and duties as the GNU talks go further. Once more, the discontent surrounding President Cyril Ramaphosa's handling of the continuing discussions with the Democratic Alliance, DA, has reached a critical point. Many had expected the president to adopt a more assertive approach, but his somewhat reserved demeanor has sparked intense scrutiny. Notable individuals, such as legislator Anil Mda, have expressed their dissatisfaction with them. Reactions via internet entertainment have been somber. In response to a tweet defending Ramaphosa, Anil Mda in particular highlighted her strong points. She said that Ramaphosa is considered weak, but he is really quite weak. Mda described his behavior as dehumanizing and chastised him for allowing the DA to handle him ineffectually. She emphasized that no self-respecting progressive would put up with this kind of treatment, alluding to the ongoing power struggles between the Democratic Alliance, DA, and the African Public Congress, ANC. Some people seem to believe that the DA is using the details of the negotiations to paint the Bureau in a negative light and make Ramaphosa seem inadequate. This research highlights the unique requirements placed on the president in order to validate his influence in political discussions. It is critical to acknowledge the complexity of alliance politics from an impartial perspective. Negotiating with several groups, each with its own agenda, calls for a delicate balance between sensitivity and immovability. Ramaphosa's methodical approach may have been a crucial choice, aimed at fostering sustained engagement rather than fleeting victories. However, not everyone agrees with this approach, particularly those who believe that maintaining the ANC's advantages requires a more confident stance. Under these particular circumstances, Ramaphosa's management style is being closely scrutinized. Some may argue that his practice demonstrates a commitment to vote-based norms and teamwork, while others may see it as a sign of shortcomings. Changing these perspectives is a challenge that many others in similar situations throughout the globe have examined. Ultimately, the outcomes of the exchanges will determine how far forward Ramaphosa's system advances. In the unlikely event that a stable and effective administration is established, his tactful approach may be justified. However, given that the ANC seems, on the whole, to be caving in to the DA's demands, the critique of his proposal is likely to persist. The president should tread carefully while treading these turbulent seas for the time being, balancing tact and immovability. Exactly 2 weeks ago, Cyril Ramaphosa was re-elected to the presidency of South Africa with the support of the GNU partners. However, due to ongoing disagreements with the Democratic Alliance, DA, he has not officially revealed his executive administration as of yet. In the last elections, the African National Congress, ANC, led by Ramaphosa, received 40% of the vote. The ANC was unable to win an outright majority, which has led to a dangerous political position. The ANC should form a minority administration, according to the South African Communist Party, SACP, a suggestion that has generated a lot of discussion in political circles. There have been many tense moments leading up to the executives.